PRISCILLA ABANGA says she fled her village in South Sudan last year when soldiers killed her neighbours with machetes. This refugee settlement in Uganda is her new home, and this muddy hole is for now her source of water. She says the trucks that bring clean water haven't come for days.
The biggest challenge here is water. We have had no clean water for 4 days, and when it comes, I'm too old and weak to stand and wait in line.
The lines are long. People leave their jerry cans to keep their place as they wait. Nearly 100,000 people live in this settlement. The UN says it's the worst affected by water shortages. The water that comes in the trucks is in this pan. I can smell it's chlorinated and it's clear to look at. People say it normally comes like this. But the water from the shallow holes is dirty, it's full of sediment and of course a high risk of disease. People say they keep this one for drinking and this one for washing pans and clothes until this one runs out, at which point this one has to be filtered, boiled and then it's used for drinking. People told us they've been let down. Humanitarian organisations, led by the UN Refugee Agency, are providing food, water and shelter.
So they told us that a day they had to track the water twice. It has not happened. Reason being, mechanical problem, the road is not good, sometimes fuel. So those are the excuses that they are giving to us.
2 months of heavy rain have left roads knee-deep with mud, so trucks get stuck. UN guidelines say each person in the camps needs 20 litres of water a day. But water truck deliveries have been cut since July. The local head of the UN's refugee agency told us it's redirecting funds to more long-term water sources. She says they hope to deliver more by the end of the year, but resources are overstretched.
For certain days in July and August, I think there was one day we was close to only 8 litres per person per day, but then at days you can go up to 13 or 14 or even 15 litres per person per day.
People at this tank say they waited 3 days for the truck to arrive. They're thirsty. Tempers are short. It's the biggest refugee crisis in Africa since the 1994 Rwanda genocide. Aid agencies say they have just a quarter of the funds they need to cope. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Rhino refugee settlement, Uganda.